Amy Laura here, and this is the Mindfulness series, the video 1. So we're starting off with focusing on your fear and bringing mindfulness and compassion towards the areas in your life that you're feeling fearful and scared. So to start off, let's see what we can guide your week around with your self-reflection. So mostly this week is about bringing your awareness to the areas that you're feeling scared or anxious. Um, just noting over this week uh, where you're feeling fearful. And within some of that self-reflection, how do you know that you're scared or feel fearful? How does that feel in your body? What is unique about the experience of fear? So that can guide your self-reflection for this week. And if you can, do that in a journal. If not, bring that to your mind's awareness. Now, if it's hard for you to remember, at least try to jot down a few notes of what's coming up. And what you can do then is, as you're learning this mindfulness practice that you're taught in the video today, then you can use it directly with those things that you're becoming aware of about the fears in your life. So hope that that is helpful and exploring, and let's get into the practice today. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a couple deep breaths. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Deep breath in, long breath out. This next deep breath, you're going to take a deep breath in to your adult self. Deep breath in, just like you learned in the intro video. Breathing into your adult self, all of your adult resources and abilities. Now take a moment from that grounded place to bring to your awareness an area of life or a recent event or experience where you've been scared or maybe anxious. And let's start out with something that isn't super intense, maybe something at a 5 or lower from a 1 to 10. And now that you've gotten that, bringing that to your mind's awareness, I want you to check in with your body and notice where you feel that fear in your body. Or maybe it's any sensation showing up as you're recalling that situation or experience. Where do you feel that in your body? And just do a gentle scan, no judgment here. Not analyzing or trying to understand, you're just noting in the body where you're holding this experience. Okay, now that you've got that, go ahead and gently place your hand on that area of your body if that's physically possible. And if it's not very physically possible or comfortable, because physically I don't want you to strain yourself, then you could always just place your hand gently on your chest or somewhere on the body. So just placing your hand on that area, and this is the practice of offering yourself a hand that I refer to as that. If you need more assistance, check out that video on offering yourself a hand. And you're just extending that compassion by offering yourself a hand, both physically and metaphorically, like you would any friend. Just take a deep breath. So where you're feeling that fear, you're actually just making contact with that fear with this compassion and kind of addressing that inner experience by saying, I hear you and I see you. I care about my suffering here. I care about the ways in which I'm scared and afraid and anxious. I really feel this fear in me. And you can just say this silently or out loud. I care about my suffering here. But any time that you feel flooded or overwhelmed or is becoming too intense, just focus your attention back on your breath, the in and out of your breath. I'm scared, and it's okay for me to be with my fear right now. Bring to your awareness your adult self and looking around the room and seeing that there's nothing hurting you, there's nothing bad happening in the space that you're in, and bring to your awareness that you are safe. I am safe, even if I'm scared, even if I don't feel safe. And whether I am even safe or not, I still care about myself right now. Now, you may decide that you would stop right here, depending on how flooded you are or not. So, really kind of honor that if the emotions are getting too intense. Then come back to the just self compassion, breathing, doing the grounding techniques, rooting into your adult self. If you would like to proceed, then what you can do is where you feel that fear in your body kind of coming back to that situation, coming back to that fear, you can ask that fear in your body, what needs attention here? What is this about? And you're just going to listen in to what your body's telling you. So, not really thinking or analyzing or trying to understand. You're just kind of holding space. What needs attention here? Listen to the emotions, images, memories, or sensations. And whatever's coming up there, you're going to address that with the compassion. I see you and I hear you. If there's a young part of you coming up, if this is connecting to an inner child or a younger adult self, then just address that. You know, I see you, former self or inner child, and I'm sorry that you're suffering. I'd like to be here with you and let you know that I care. Take some deep breaths. Bring to the awareness, invite that younger part or that inner experience, whatever's showing up there, invite it to know that it's safe with you. I've got me right now. I'm okay. Deep breath into your adult self. I'm okay. I'm here. I love and accept myself just as I am right now. And if that's hard for you to say, then just have the intention of that acceptance. Now, there may still be some emotions, some things still there for you. If that's the case, give yourself permission to step away from it. So it's okay for me to step away from this right now. I can come back to it when I'm ready. Bringing that gentleness, that awareness. I can come back to this when I'm ready. Come back to your breath, a deep breath in, long breath out. Just thanking yourself for taking this time to be compassionate and attentive. And if there's any harshness or judgment or shame or intensity of emotion, what you can always do is come back, greet that with compassion. There is this, at the core, if we can bring that compassion and acceptance to any of it, we often bring resolution, we bring healing. So always kind of coming back to that, just that gentle reminder. And if you need more with that, go to the practice of offering yourself a hand to keep building upon that. And hopefully that this helped you touch in a little bit to the fear, but also releasing some of that emotion and being able to be present and grounded as well. So hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time, video 2, on the topic of self-neglect.